Hey everybody and welcome back to Nightbringer's Watch. I'm your host Falk and tonight we start our Zodiac Game of February, which is Neverwinter Nights, the Enhanced Edition. It's been recommended to me by my friend Krealos, who wrote the wish in the comment section of the recap video I did at the beginning of the year. And I have to say I never played Neverwinter Nights or any other Dungeons and Dragons game other than Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms and the Magic set, which is also something called with Adventures in the Forgotten Realms or something like that. I learned just a tiny bit about some characters, but I have no clue where they originated from, and I see this is in different campaigns, and I have not the slightest clue if we will if we make it through a chapter per video or not. For now I don't plan on playing the extra content or have the enhanced edition, which means that we can play the extra content. But I want to play all the classic campaigns here. Okay, so let's hop into the game. So, you find yourself at the center of intrigue, betrayal, and dark magic in Neverwinter Nights. Journey through dangerous cities, monster-filled dungeons, and deep into uncharted wilderness in search of the cure for a cursed plague ravaging the city of Neverwinter. The Wailing Death is the original campaign, taking place across 4 chapters and a prelude. It showcases many of Neverwinter Nights' original features across many geographical areas with a large variety of characters, quests and villains. Lady Erebeth herself has ordered the Academy to send you an invitation to come to train. The Frozen North, with a name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun, a bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence in this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero Lord Nesher Alagondar. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the Wailing Death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Erebeth the Tilmarande, Paladin of Tyr and Lord Nesher's right hand, put forth a call for the champion. A rush of what would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the Academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in hopes that a champion would emerge to save the city from the Wailing Death and whatever sinister force might be behind it. Okay, so we start by creating a new character here. I told you I never played much of Dungeons and Dragons, and I think here the first episode will be solely what I did before this character generation and the character generator itself. So if you want to watch the video, I think I'll release this as episode 0. And at the same day, I think I'll release episode 1, which will go into the prelude. But for now, let's start with the character creation. So I think I'll make a male. The choice of making your character male or female is purely an aesthetic one, as both are equally capable. In Neverwinter Nights, gender has no bearing on the ways in which skills or abilities apply. Yeah, okay. So do go for a male, because I myself identify as a male, and as a last time I looked down on me, still being a male. Race, I think, since we have so many we could choose from, and not going for stats here, but I think I'm going for half-elf. I like, yeah, solely on the aesthetics of the card game. I like Cradle a lot, and I like the Planeswalker Eliwick, though I think Eliwick has been solely made for the magic content. The other things I like have been the Tiefling, which are no race we could select here, so let's go for half-elf. Half-elves have the curiosity and ambition of their human parent, with the refined senses and love of nature of the elven parent, though they are outsiders among both cultures. To humans, half-elves look like elves, to elves they look like humans. Half-elves are paler, fairer and smoother skinned than their human parents, but their actual skin tones and other details vary just as human features do. Half-elves tend to have green elven eyes. They live to about 180. No. So you're getting old here. Favorite class, any. When determined whether a multi-class half-elf suffers an XP penalty, his highest level class does not count. Whatever that means. Special abilities, sleeplessness, immune to spells and effects of the sleep subtype. Oh, that's cool. Hardiness versus enchantments, +2 racial bonus on saving throws against mind-affecting spells. Cool. Partial skill affinity, listen, +1 racial bonus to listen skill checks. Partial skill affinity search, +1 racial bonus to search checks. Partial skill affinity spot, +1 racial bonus to spot checks. Low light vision allows them to see better than normal in the dark. Yeah, I think that's coming in handy in the dungeons. Okay, what's a sub-race? Enter your sub-race. Nah. Okay, so we have gender and race. Let's go for the portrait. I did a previous recording, but then it turned out that the game is still in German, and I think I'll stay with English for the sake of my channel. But I already decided on the picture, and let me see if I can find it. I want to go as a weapon. You know? No, I think I'll go with this one. This one looks like a rogue, which is the class I will pick. Ah, ranger. Yeah. In the recording before, I tried to translate them into their English counterpart, and I got this wrong, and I got the ranger class wrong. So yeah, that there are those cards in Magic where they are written down, and I should have known them. Okay, I'll go for rogue. Rogues have little in common with each other, while some, maybe even the majority, are stealthy thieves. Many serve as scouts, spies, investigators, diplomats, and simple thugs. Rogues are versatile, adaptable, and skilled at getting what others don't want them to get. While not equal to a fighter in combat, a rogue knows how to hit where it hurts, and a sneak attack can dish out a lot of damage. Rogues also seem to have a sixth sense when it comes to avoiding danger. Experienced rogues develop nearly magical powers and skills as they master the arts of stealth, evasion, and sneak attacks. In addition, while not capable of casting spells on their own, a rogue can sometimes fake it. well enough to cast spells from scrolls, activate wands, and use just about any other magic item. Hit die is a d6. Proficiencies: proficient with rogue weapons and light armor. Rogues are not proficient with shields. Skill points: 4 at first level, 8 plus int modifier. Okay, whatever that means. Good. We have our class. We have an alignment to choose. True, neutral, undecided. I think I will go for lawful evil. I've got sent a picture today of this roaster from lawful good to chaotic evil with how to hold cups. Every alignment has been made a picture how to hold the cup, and I think I mostly go for true neutral, but I also got it to hold like lawful evil. Maybe find the picture again and yeah, then I'll show you how I hold cups. But for the roleplay I want to go with lawful evil. A lawful evil villain methodically takes what he wants within the limits of his code of conduct. He cares about tradition, loyalty and order, but not about freedom, dignity or life. He is loath to break laws or promises, partly because he depends on order to protect himself. Some lawful evil villains have particular taboos, such as not killing in cold blood, and imagine that these compunctions put them above unprincipled thugs. The scheming baron who exploits his people is lawful evil. Lawful evil represents methodical, intentional evil. Okay, now to the abilities. I think strength. Let's go for strength information. Strength measures the muscle and physical power of your character. This ability is especially important for fighters, barbarians, paladins, rangers and monks because it helps them prevail in combat. Dexterity measures agility, reflexes and balance. This ability is most important for rogues, but also for characters who typically wear light or medium armor, barbarians and rangers, or none at all, monks, wizards and sorcerers, or for any character who wants to be a skilled archer. Constitution. Constitution represents the health and stamina of your character. High constitution increases the number of hit points the character has, affecting how much damage they can take. And this makes it important for everyone, but especially so for fighters. If constitution ever increases, hit points increase retroactively as well. Spellcasters also need strong constitution to keep the spells from being interrupted during combat. Oh, okay, that's good to know. If I would have gone for mage and not read these information about the stats, I think I would poorly go for wisdom and intelligence. And yeah, about wisdom. Wisdom describes a character's willpower, common sense, perception and intuition, whereas intelligence represents the ability to analyze information. An absent-minded professor has low wisdom and high intelligence. A simpleton with a low intelligence might nevertheless be very perceptive, have high wisdom. Wisdom is important for clerics and druids, affecting the strength and number of their spells, and is also significant for paladins and rangers. It is very important for monks as well, modifying many of their abilities. The wise character is capable of intuitively understanding others, occasionally having insights into their motivations. Oh, cool. Intelligence. Warning. An intelligence lower than 9 means that your character is unable to speak properly. Cool. Intelligence determines how well your character learns and reasons. Intelligence is important for wizards because it affects how many spells they can cast, how hard the spells are to resist and how powerful the spells can be. It is also important for any character who wants to have a strong assortment of skills. However, increasing your intelligence will not grant bonus skill points retroactively. Note: sorcerers do not use intelligence for any of their spellcasting. Charisma is used instead. Ah, okay. Charisma, our last attribute. Charisma measures a character's force of personality, persuasiveness, ability to lead, and physical attractiveness. It represents actual personal strength, not merely how one is perceived by others in a social setting. Charisma is most important for paladins, sorcerers, and bards. It is also important for clerics, as it affects their ability to turn undead. All characters benefit from having a high charisma when speaking with others in the world. Charisma affects an NPC's initial reaction to the player, and it modifies the player's persuasion skill checks. Note, charisma influences bard, sorcerer spells, not intelligence. There you go again. So, I think I wanna first raise every ability here to 10. That I have a good base. But I think I won't raise strength or... Yeah, strength I want to keep at 10. There's no racial bonus on any of these stats. But that's okay. I want to have high dexterity. I want to go with 16, even if it... let's go with 15. It costs a bit, but yeah, okay. And then I want to have a constitution of 12, some wisdom, and some charisma. Okay, then maybe... Yeah, let's go with intelligence. 2 more points. I think that's okay for an all-round rogue. A bit of wisdom because of willpower, common sense, and intuition, and charisma because of the persuasiveness, and maybe the physical attractiveness. Okay, then what are these packages? Description of packages. Click the Configure Packages button to configure your own skills and feats. If you do not wish to go through this process, then choose a package. Packages are for players who wish to jump in and play the game without building a character from scratch. Yeah, okay, we don't need that. Okay. Well, we keep our abilities. Ah, okay, these. It's about these spells and abilities and features. Okay, then let's customize our dude. Let's go with these tattoos. I think there are only those 2 or 3. Well, we have this as only tattoo, then this is only tattoo, and then they're both in combination. I think I just want to go with these. Hat, I thought of something like... yeah, let's go with this. We have a tattoo. Yeah, I want to stay slim, so I can easily sneak through all those dark passages. And the clothing, I think I'll go... Yeah, let's go for a high lord. Something elf sorcerer. No, I want to go with these dark clothes. Skin color. Yeah. Uninteresting. Hair color is more interesting. I had this light silver colors, and tattoo color. Yeah, we go for black and red.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Okay, first name is Fog, and I like that you can give a last name, which is Nightbringer. I am your host Falk, you know. Okay, I had to smile about all those description of voice settings.
Attack! Kill them now!
Their time has come. Destroy them all.
Okay, stealth specialist. In German, this description has been a two-liner. Not only one, but 2 lines to describe this.
Now! Strike swiftly!
What is this brooding
By my
dark hero?
direction, attack!
That's everything.
Their time has come.
Attack! Kill them now!
Let's go with manic psychotic. Okay, I think that's been everything. Oh boy, we could read all those skills and features we have unlocked. Oh, we have craft armor, craft trap, craft weapon, disable trap. Can bluff. The character can make the outrageous or the untrue seem plausible. This skill encompasses acting, conning, fast talking, misdirection, and misleading body language. Praise. The higher the character skill, the better the price received when selling or purchasing goods. Ah, okay. I think I will read them off screen so I get a slight clue on how we can play the character. And yeah, I think that's it for this episode. For the next episode I will hit play, and then I think I'll see you when we get into Neverwinter Nights. For now, re-roll the end card. We made it through the character creation. Did not think it would take this long. You know what does not take long? Clicking the like button and the next video. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!